Hey, it's great to be with you again today. Have you messed it up? Are you a sinner? I mean, have you really messed it up, right? We're all sinners, right? We all mess it up. We all do things wrong, but maybe sometime in our life we've really messed it up. Somehow we've crossed the line. People cheat and lie and steal and, we go, well, you can come back from that. But what about some of these other sins that really, they weigh us down. They make us ashamed of who we were, who we are. Maybe we're having a tough time forgiving ourselves because of what we've done, something we've said, some sin that we feel like is almost unforgivable because we messed it up so bad. And Jesus is teaching one day, and the religious leaders and Pharisees bring a woman to him. They're like, Jesus, we just caught this woman in the act of adultery. This is one of those sins that people are like, oh boy, I don't know if you can come back from that one. And Jesus goes, oh boy, wow. The Pharisees and religious leaders say, the law says we should stone her. We should kill her. What do you say? Now, they don't really care. They don't care about this woman. They don't care about anything except trapping Jesus. And Jesus looks at him. He looks at her. And he bends down and he writes something in the dirt with his finger. And he stands up. And they're all waiting, right? Like, Jesus, come on. What do you say? We want to know because we want to get this over with so that we can have it like a aha moment and point our fingers at you for saying something that, was wrong. And Jesus said, let whoever hasn't sinned, let him throw the first stone at her. And Scripture says that those Pharisees and those religious leaders knew that they had been had. The oldest dropped their stones and walked away, and from the oldest to the youngest, they all walked away. And as that was happening, Jesus bent down and wrote in the dirt again with his finger. And he stood up and he looked at the woman and he said, hey, where are all those guys that accused you? Where are they? And she says, they left. There are none. They all left. And Jesus said, now, I don't accuse you either, but go and sin no more.